Welcome back to my channel. Well, in this video I will show you how to make a military vest pattern. The video of the making process is above. As I promised yesterday, I will explain how to make the pattern in detail, but now I'm making it. On paper the scale automatically becomes small, so it's easy to understand. Later when you understand, you can try it on the cloth directly. I'll explain it slowly so that it is easy to understand. Okay, let's start. Let's say this paper is a piece of cloth, so it's easy to understand. Just imagine that this cloth paper is a piece of cloth. I will make a square line first, like this. Later on the cloth, before making a box like this, we measure first. From the edge of the cloth I took size S first, where from the edge we took the size 30 centimeters, so from the edge of the fabric to the line it was 30 centimeters. Then after making the size of the width, then we determine the height. For the jacket height we give the size 77 centimeters. Okay, before I continue, I will explain first about this height. Where is this height? What if it is sewn or finished? Then the net height will be 71 centimeters. Why is the height 71 centimeters? Yes. The height will be reduced, the shoulder seams will be reduced, and the lower seams will be reduced, so I will give the details first to make it clearer. So the height of 77 centimeters is reduced by a shoulder seam. For the tolerance of the seam, I give a minimum tolerance of 1 centimeter, then subtract it again for the bottom seam, which is 5 centimeters because it is folded to 5 centimeters, so the total height is just right. The height is 71 centimeters. I hope you can understand my explanation. Now we continue again. We make the point of the neck curve. We determine the point first. I will give the size of the neck curve, or the dirty neck circumference is 60 centimeters, where for the front neck curve, 11 centimeters from the inside edge, or 11 centimeters from the edge of the fabric inward, if for example directly on the fabric, and 11 centimeters down from the height line for the front point. After determining the point of the neck curvature, now we determine the point of the shoulder. Yes, for the shoulder of the vest it is not the same as the shoulder of the jacket. For the vest it is smaller compared to the shoulder of the jacket. For the size of the shoulder we give the size 15 centimeters from the point of the inside of the neck. After we get the point of the shoulder width, now we determine the point of the drop of the shoulder. For the drop of the shoulder we measure from the top line to the bottom 3 centimeters. Next, after determining the point of the shoulder, we continue to determine the point of the armpit arch. For the point of the armpit arch, we first take the size from the 3 centimeters point of the shoulder down with a size of 23 centimeters. Okay. Hopefully my explanation can be understood until now. Yes. If you have questions, or if there is something that my explanation is lacking, or not clear, you can ask in the comments column. I'll explain later in the comments. And I ask for your help, all of you who watch my channel, please like and subscribe to my channel, so that my channel can grow. I beg your help. Okay, now let's determine the stitch combination line. Because the vest model has a combination of stitches on the chest, so we first determine the size. For the armpit point, I lowered it down because of the height, but the size is still 23 centimeters. It's just that I kept it a little lower, so I lowered it a little. For the combination of stitches, we measure the edges from top to bottom 18 centimeters. After determining the stitch combination point, then we increase 2 centimeters for the tolerance of the combination stitch. What is increased by 2 centimeters is the point of the edge of the neck arch, the point in the neck, and the end point of the shoulder. That's the only thing that is increased by 2 centimeters, right? When finished, then we give a curved line for the neck. Yes, I'll bend it manually for this paper. Later, if it's cloth, try to use a curved ruler so that it fits. I forgot to draw the line from the point that was raised earlier. It's 2 centimeters, yes, from that point we take the line. Next we take the shoulder line, take it from the point we raised 2 centimeters, draw a straight line to the tip of the shoulder. And we continue, for the armpit curve, take a curved line down to the 23 centimeters bottom point, try to use a curved ruler if on a cloth. Later on the fabric will be lined like this. Use a special ruler. Actually there is another special ruler for the armpits, but I think this is enough, but if you have a ruler you can use it. Next, we determine the point of the stitch combination, which was 18 centimeters just before the armpit curve. Then draw a straight line again. For the straight line, try to increase it, for the tolerance, so that it fits in the sewing no less, because the top and bottom shapes are different when it's been cut, so it must be increased. Now that we're done, we've got the shape of the pattern. I hope you understand until here. Before I continue, I'm not bored, asking for help to subscribe. For those who haven't subscribed, and like the video if you like the video. Furthermore, now we make a picture of the location of the pocket. We start the bottom pocket first. Yes, we will make a picture of the box. First take a size of 4 centimeters from the edge to the inside. Then take the size 8 centimeters from the bottom edge to the top. On this paper I just take an estimate for the size. I think this is the 4 centimeters point, okay. Take the straight line below which the size is 8 centimeters, where the width is taken from the point 4 centimeters to the side, the length is 20 centimeters. For the top point, the size is the same as 20 centimeters, so take a straight line up to the 20 centimeters point, then equate the size to 20 centimeters so that it forms a box. After making the pocket box, we raise it 2 centimeters from the top 20 centimeters point. To the top, take the end with the raised end. Then take the straight line at the 20 centimeters point earlier, and at the point that was 2 centimeters extra. The extra 2 cm above is for closing the pocket, so that line will be used later to close the pocket. This is for the upper pocket. Yes, it's the same from the side 4 cm. Let's take a straight line first. The distance is 2 cm to the side. This is for the zipper pocket, so the height of the pocket is 15 cm. The width is 2 cm. The distance from the top of the stitch combination line is 3 cm down. Then we make a line beside it with a distance of 1 cm. Make a straight line. Make a box, with a size of 18 cm down 12 cm to the side from the front line. Later try to make a pocket pattern like this, because the shape of the pocket is a bit round at the bottom, so you have to make a pattern like this. Try to use cardboard with the same distance 20 cm by 20 cm. The front pattern has been completed with the pocket drawing. Just the cutting process. To cut it, follow the outline, cut it slowly, so it doesn't go out of line. I hope you can understand it. For the front pattern on the other side, just trace this pattern, like I did in the video of the pattern making process in the previous video, for the pattern on the back and the pattern of the pocket, collar and cuplal components. I will discuss it in the next video, because if you put the video together it's long, so I'll finish it first. See you in the next video. See you.